Hey, folks. Hey, I know I'm late. I was supposed to do this last night. It's old dark 30, but I don't like breaking my word, especially when I got the sheriff sitting on top of my EQ looking at me, giving me that look. Okay, y'all know how that little joker get. So, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get this going here.
Nick, don't even try to blame none of this on me.
Ain't nobody blaming you. I'm just saying. Y'all see the title. Quick, no frills, basic streaming. Y'all know I done a live stream on this years ago. I have one for headphones. Ain't gonna be no headphones in this deal because headphones, they're not subjective. I mean, I got a video on headphones. The only thing you got to do is go over there and watch the video on headphones and you'll be good to go. I got the stuff that I have over there. There's a couple of things I'm sort of absolute on, but anyway, let's go ahead and go. Let me go ahead and get this going here. Now, I've chosen two sources, Newegg and Amazon, because some B&H is another one, but normally I go, a lot of them sell the same thing. Sometimes, but sometimes one has a better bargain than others. Now, sometimes you'll look at one and say, "Ooh, it's $4 less," but you look at the delivery time. With the one that's $4 more, is delivering tomorrow. The one that's $4 less, is $4 less, but you're not getting it, until another month. I'm just being, you know what I mean. So, but that's up to you. I'm not counting your nickels. Let's start. If I had to start, single man, by yourself, you don't have a panel, it's just you, and I want to go ahead and get started. This is my go-to piece. You cannot beat the SSL2, even though it has two inputs. Like, people use it like they put the headphones in and they playing their guitar and they singing and they got it hooked up to their computer, recording to their computer, doing little stuff like that. That's great. But this thing is dead quiet, super quiet. You don't, and if you decide somewhere along the line to go step up to a Shure microphone, you don't need a cloud lifter with the SL2. You do not. So that 80, 90, whatever the heck, dollars for a cloud lifter, you don't need it. I wonder, do I have a cloud lifter sitting on the dang table here? I think I'll take it out of the way. No, I don't see it. Well, it's sitting back there, but you can't see it. Anyway, I got one. I ain't needed a cloud lifter in years, but I ain't throwing that joker away. It ain't cost too much damn money. Look, solid state Logic. They make studio grain, some of your favorite classic, R&B, rock and roll, contemporary music was mixed on SSL mixing consoles. I mean, world-class sound. This is a great little piece. And no, I ain't making a dime off of none of this stuff here. And has built-in phantom power, but which something you're not going to have to worry about because that's for a condenser microphone. And if you're just starting out, don't start out with a condenser microphone because I'm just going to cut to the chase. You ain't ready for that yet. Okay. So now there's your interface. This is where your microphone plugs in to here and it plugs into your PC or laptop. Okay. And that's how you get yourself up on the web. All right. All right. Next piece. I'm telling you, I ain't going to spend a whole bunch on this. Now you see from Newegg, this is also a USB audio interface. It's a little cheaper, but and it's a Rode. You see the Rode microphone AI1. Okay, has one microphone input. You see the headphone input on the other side. You see the gain. It has gain control, and it has a volume control. That knob, this volume knob right there next to the headphone jack, that's for your headphone volume. Okay, works the same way. USB plugs into your computer. You plug your mic into it. You see your XLR cable, and plug your headphones in. You don't, just like I'm not wearing headphones now, that's because I have no audio on. But if you're going to be up on a panel with somebody, you be hearing all that background noise and all that other stuff, you need to turn your speakers off and plug in your headphones so you can hear what's being said without the feedback, because I hate that. I will kick you off my panel quickly. You need to mute your mic. If you ain't running no headphones. Me, there's nobody here. I'm not running this with anybody. This is a solo gig. I don't need headphones because I can hear myself talk. Okay, but anyway, it's $129. This is from Newegg. So like I say, all this stuff, I just pulled this up real quick. I'm going for the stuff that I know it works. I know it works. And there's and you can see your headphone jack and your microphone jack and the phantom power. If you, like I said, but don't worry about phantom power. Well, I think, and to see the little red dot there, I think that's the clipping indicator, where if you have too much gain turned in to it. All this stuff comes with instructions. Stuff with only one or two knobs on it is simple. It's very simple, easy to operate. Rode makes good equipment, but like I say, if I had to choose, this is what I'd take. I borrowed one of them from a friend of mine. I already knew about SSL. This was years ago. I'm like, man, I knew it was going to sound good because I know what his podcast pod setup sound like. So, it was no surprise. And but anyway, another good piece. Save a couple of nickels if you starting out super tight. If that $50, say, well, man, I can spend that $50 on something else. If that's where you at, that's where you at. But you can't, there's not much of an upgrade from this. You'll actually be selling it on eBay to get you something else, where this, you can run this for a minute. You can run this for a minute. Until you get where you're going to be doing all kind of multiple stuffs, you ain't going to outrun that. Now, and I don't know if this has the gain to run a Shure microphone, but at this level, again, Shure microphone, unless somebody gave you one, shouldn't even be on your list. Okay. And here's number 3. And this is just where I'm stopping right here. You got other brand, you got Mobu, you got Behringer. Look, I know all that. That's in that big giant live stream I got done. That's on my Nick Taylor Roman numeral 4 channel. And it's well over an hour, but we're going to try to get this done in way less time than that. Focusrite Scarlett Solo 3. This is the 3rd gen, this is the 4th gen. The difference between 3rd gen and 4th gen got this thing called Air. And it's supposed to have better electronics. I don't know. They almost sound the same to me, but who the hell am I? So anyway, $10 difference. And with this one here, it's a little sweetness to the pot. And I ain't wearing my, Nick, you're showing your stuff up top. Look, everybody know I'm in Cuero, Texas. I'm not worrying about that. Who don't know that? I done said it a billion times. If somebody gonna come see me, well, they can come see me. And I ain't worrying about it, man. I don't worry about things that bother the hell out of other people. For $10 more, it comes with a bundle, a software bundle. And most of the time it's it's free for, 6 months or 30 months. This is free forever. It's just the basic, and this one's good for 2, but it's free. Well, it ain't free. Paying $10. Waves Musician 2. You get audio plugins, a compressor, equalizer. It's all software. Now that's going to be running on your computer. Now, if you got a jackleg laptop or computer, then it'll probably bottleneck your system. If you got a nice PC, nice laptop, you shouldn't have any problems. Me personally, if I was going that route, to me, that's $10 well spent. You can't buy that software for $10. You can't. If you don't need it, and like saying you just want to, man, forget it. Okay, then Focusrite. But still, if I had to choose, I would go with the SSL first. That's me. I'm talking my money. The Focusrite second. This one with the software, the 4th gen with the updated electronics. Same thing. You can see your headphone jack. Got your headphone volume, microphone inputs on the back. The whole 9 yards. And the Rode third, like I said, there's nothing wrong with the Rode, but I just figure, for a few more bucks, I'm getting more stuff. That's the way my brain is working. Okay, let's move on because I don't want to keep y'all here all night. I'm gonna show you 2 microphones. Okay, we ain't doing no USB microphones. No, sir, we're not doing it. But they're cheap. Yeah, right. And you can tell them when you hear. I'm trying to keep you from doing what a lot of people do. A lot of people buy stuff because it was $30 less, $40, $50 less. And then in 2, 3, 4 months, they ready to throw it away or sell it on eBay or it's sitting on the shelf collecting dust. And then you're buying another one. Look, this is beginner stuff. Don't worry about no Shure SM7B. Don't worry about this Electro Voice RE20 that I'm talking, that y'all listening to now. Don't even wipe this off because you talking some coin. Okay? Don't worry about that. I actually have this microphone. I haven't used it in a while, but I have this microphone. Now, if you have a peaky voice, you want them squeaky voice chicks or something, don't get this microphone. You got a normal voice, an average voice, this microphone will serve you well. And it sounds good. Sounds good. It's Audio Technica. Audio Technica makes good stuff. They make everything from turntable styluses and needles all the way up to professional equipment and everything in between. Audio Tech, I can't remember the model number. They have a cardioid, a large diaphragm cardioid microphone that I heard. Oh my goodness. But you got to have a studio for that thing. That's the thing about I said cardioid condenser microphones. They don't noise cancel. Any sound, that microphone picks it up. You need to be in a treated room for that. That's why I'm saying you don't even worry about that. Stick to dynamic microphones like this one right here. Okay, that's one. You see what it is? It's $100. $100. You ain't gonna go wrong with this. Now, if you don't have it, if you do have a lighter voice or female and you need to tamp some of that down, because remember, you ain't running a big DBX EQ or nothing like that, like a lot of us other guys is, and some gals, where you can knock that stuff down. Go with the PreSonus. PD70. PreSonus PD70. It knocks down. If that high pitch, like if you got a higher pitch voice, some of them light female voices, it's the same dollar. It's $99. Go with the PreSonus. Take the PreSonus. All three of those USB interfaces I showed, all three of them will drive both of these microphones in they sleep. Okay? You know what your voice patterns sound like. You know, truth teller, don't get this. This ain't a truth teller microphone. This ain't a truth teller microphone. Truth teller can use this microphone and he'll still blow the bass out. You know, this, you know, that's for that. If you have one of them lighter, squeakier voices, this is the microphone for you. It rolls off, the upper frequencies roll off a little more than the Audio Technica. Okay, let's keep going. Now this I ain't changing on. Boom arm, Rode boom arm, Rode PSA 1. This is it. We've tried. You go ahead and get you one of them cheap. Let me see it. Well, they probably ain't gonna show none in here. Yeah, go ahead and get you one of these springy thingy thing, the one with the springs on the outside and whatnot, because you trying to save $20. Go ahead. You're gonna be throwing that thing in the trash in a couple of months. And then you're going to be spending money to get, and you see got the pod mic on there. I didn't put the Rode pod mic in this lineup, even though it's about the same thing, about $100. I do not like the sound. A lot of people I know that bought the pod mic and then because they trying to stay in the Rode ecosystem. No. Now the big Rode mics, you know, the ones that's a few $100, you know, $300-400, yeah, they good mics. The pod mic, it's a good entry level mic, but guess what? It sounds like an entry level mic, and it has no bass in it whatsoever. Like I said, now you can give that mic to Truth, you can get that mic to Brother Xavier at the Prophet of Thought, you know what I'm saying? But anybody else, here's your mount right here. Look, period. I ain't even gonna go through and showing y'all all that other stuff. There's your mount right there. Just stop. Don't even debate it. Just get that one. Let's go. Here's your camera. It's a USB camera, because you're gonna spend some money to get getting the DSLR. You're gonna spend some money. We're talking getting you started. And it was a guy that was on the channel. We all know him. I hope he see this. I hope somebody get it to him, you know, because I mean him no harm, you know. Hey man, all you had to give us a holler. We get you straight, man. We get you straight, and we get you straight on the low where you ain't spending no unnecessary money. Here's your camera. Okay. Here's your camera right here. Yeah, you can get the Logitech, look. Don't plan on having a USB camera for long, because once you start to grow and you start getting your content start reaching out there, and you start getting up there when you going live and you have people waiting on you, you're gonna have to up your game. You can use this as a secondary camera, like when you switching scenes, you know, from straight ahead and to the side. But now you talking getting in the stream decks and switchers and all that other stuff. You ain't got to worry about that. This camera right here is good. You have some decent light. You ain't got to go buy no big, giant, expensive key lights. Get you a lamp, set it off in the corner, put a piece of white construction paper and just put it on the wall with that lamp away from you, at least about 3 or 4 feet. Turn it on, get a soft white light bulb and put it in there, because that's gonna be soft white light is somewhere around 5400 Kelvin. Don't overthink it. I'm just helping you out, and you can use that for light, off-axis light. You don't want the light shining straight in front of your face, because then you look featureless. It needs to be off to the side. If you're facing a wall and you don't have curtains or whatnot, throw an old blanket down in the corner away from in the direction that you're talking, and it'll kill the echo. It'll kill standing waves. Okay, there's your camera. No, I'm not showing you the Logitech. Yes, I know a whole bunch of us started with Logitech. That's why I'm not showing it. Okay, there's your camera. Last but not least, you need an XLR cable. Do not buy plastic XLR cables. Say it with me again, boys and girls. Do not buy plastic XLR cables. That don't mean just because it's metal it can't break, but Roadies, Pro Studios, you ain't gonna see no plastic XLR cables, and they're not that expensive. Now you can spin a load on these cables. You don't need that. Get you a decent XLR cable, and that's the plugs into your microphone and goes into your interface. Most interfaces most of them come with the USB-C type connector that goes from the interface into your computer / laptop, whichever one you have. If it don't, go by Walmart and get one. Don't get that super duper cheap white plastic one. Don't get it, because garbage in, garbage out. Get you a quality USB-C type connector. Now, if it's one that comes with the interface, you're golden. Use that one. Okay, I think that's it. Yep, the XLR check, camera check, boom arm check. The PreSonus for people with light voices, and the AT2040 for people with normal voices. Scarlett, Rode, SSL Logic. That's the piece right there. That's the hub. That's what I would start with if I was you. Okay, that's all I got. I was trying to keep it under 30 minutes. Did I do it? Yes, I did. We just hit 22 minutes. That's all I got. Questions? If any questions you got, put them in the comment section. Y'all know that I read my comments. I'm slow sometimes, but I do read my comments. Y'all be good and be safe. Talk to y'all later. Hope this helps somebody. Bye.